There's one trait that people miss all the time in new relationships, and I see this a lot working as a therapist for over 10 years, and it's not what you would think. The trait is selfishness, and it is such an important trait they look out for. When you're dating, a lot of people can start out very calm, very charismatic, on their best behaviour, but you need to observe where this trait shows itself, because you're going to be on the receiving end of it for most of the relationship. Now, some people might think I'm exaggerating about this, but working as a therapist, I can tell you, dealing with selfish people is exhausting. It's very, very exhausting. It can erode the connection in a relationship so fast, but also it can create massive resentment as well. Selfishness, self-centeredness, a lack of consideration for others. Sometimes you'll see these traits go hand in hand, and people can mask them very well in the early stages of a relationship, maybe even when they're dating as well. But the thing is, when you're in crisis, when you have difficult things going on in your life, when you need somebody to show you some empathy, compassion, to make a bit of an effort, if that person has a very stubborn, strong streak of selfishness, that becomes very isolating. It's a lot. You can't turn to this person. You know that they're not really there for you. You know that they're kind of fair weather. They're there for the good times. They're there for the benefits of the relationship without really meeting you to the same degree of consistency. And that is really, really difficult to process, especially when you're in love with this person, especially when you were in love with the idea of who they could be. But we have to look at the person's character. We have to look at the choices that they consistently make. That includes their friends, their family. You know, are they consistently putting themselves in front of everything in life? Are they also choosing to put everything else that is centered around them, their identity, their image, the perception of self, in front of the relationship? What does that feel like for you? What is the impact of that? Please hit subscribe. It signals to YouTube that this channel is valuable. It allows me to keep making content for free for you, and it makes a huge difference. Please hit subscribe, and thanks a million.